What's up, YouTube?
Welcome back to another video. And today
we're reacting to
the only streamer who cares,
Joe Bartolozzi. Joe Bartolozzi,
whatever his name is,
that's
guys.
his name. And shout out to What's the New for Tone to react to. Yeah, guys, like the video, subscribe,
share,
and hit that post notification,
so you get a notification every time we post a video.
And comment down below what videos you want to see us next. We're gonna do it. Just comment down below. But let's get straight to the video, guys.
Important part of any live stream is the chat. Every night, thousands of viewers pour into their favorite streamer's chat. Together, they decide what games get played, what videos get watched, and the streamers who keep them entertained get paid. It sounds pretty easy, right? Just give the chat what it wants. The problem is, chat never wants just one thing. There's thousands of people all asking for something different, and no matter what you do, someone's unhappy.
We feel that.
That's true.
We feel that on the daily.
That's what I'm doing right now. Everybody's, let's see what video. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do all you guys, but it's gonna take time.
The biggest streamers learn to follow the majority and keep the party moving, because stopping everything for one unhappy viewer is the cardinal sin of streaming. You don't leave 10,000 people hanging over a single name in the chat. But what happens when the needs of the one are a matter of life and death?
My girlfriend of 3 years took her own life in November of 2025. Losing my best friend and the person I love most in the world. I'm feeling like my life is no longer worth living, and I've been falling into a bad habit of drug addiction, leading me to on MDMA in December. I don't want to be here anymore.
This is Joe Bartolozzi, and he's one of the only...
Joe Bartolozzi, we said it right.
Joe Bartolozzi. That's done, guys. If somebody going through it, you gotta make them happy. Make sure they're feeling good. Check on them, your friends, family, because you don't want nobody, killing themselves if they're feeling sad. Be there for somebody, bro. You gotta be nice sometimes.
Streamers that stops
all the times, actually.
Everything when someone needs help.
If a chatter of mine is coming into my chat saying they're suicidal, I am first and foremost going to read their message.
But when you do this, when you make yourself the person people turn to at their lowest, you're also now the one who has to carry the weight of it.
Exactly. I be trying to read too, like people are feeling sad. But sometimes, you guys be trolling, oh, I got cancer. But you can't be trolling like that sometimes.
That's not good to troll.
Sometimes you can't be trolling.
About a serious condition
if it's serious, you can't be trolling. You gotta, come on. You can't lie on somebody.
You can't fake life or death.
Yes.
Because then no one will know if it's serious
or not. Because they're going to think you're trolling and all that,
Because now you're surrounded by darkness.
Today I decided to end everything. Got a shotgun, can't find it in me to love myself.
Now you're giving away pieces of yourself to everyone around you.
People are genuinely asking me to fix their problems. I can't.
Now it feels like the whole world is on your shoulders.
Now I'm going, if I stop posting, people are going to start hurting themselves.
That's a heavy weight to pick up, and we wanted to know why.
Who is Joe Bartolozzi, and why do you care so deeply about some of the things that you do? Which is maybe a little deep for 10:30 in the morning, but
no, it's all right.
Joe Bartolozzi was born on February 6th, 2002, and grew up in southern New Jersey. Joe wasn't the kid you have picked to become famous online. He was the small, quiet kid, the one getting picked last for everything.
I was kind of like the lanky kid that didn't really know how to control his body, so that's why I was picked last.
But by high school, things started turning around. He hit his growth spurt, got into lifting, and went from being the kid nobody picked to a legitimate athlete. So by 2019, Joe's a track athlete at a Catholic prep school in New Jersey, working part-time in a GNC, heading towards a completely normal life. And then a Chinese tech company bought a dying lip-syncing app.
TikTok is the latest app to capture the attention of teens and young adults across the world.
A Chinese company called ByteDance bought the relatively dead app Musical.ly. They gutted it, rebranded it, and on all...
Yeah, Musical.ly?
I had Musical.ly, and I Musical.ly the fuck out of Musical.ly.
Yeah, I knew it. You're the type of girl to do it.
August 2nd, 2018, TikTok officially hit the App Store.
TikTok.
Now, early on, TikTok was mostly just the same creators who came over from Musical.ly. So all of those cringy lip-sync videos and the reputation that came with them carried straight over.
Going through your parents' divorce is more fun than going through TikTok.
For a while there, TikTok as a whole was pretty cringy.
Yeah, I used to get made fun of.
But even with that reputation...
I ain't gonna lie. The reason I did TikTok too, until I see one of my friends show me one of this kid that went viral, and he met him. He had like 1 million views, millions followers. I was like, you know what? I could do that too. And guess what? Then I started doing TikTok, I fell in love with it, and now everybody got TikTok.
Joe figured he'd try it anyway. He posted his first TikTok in December of 2019, and it got a few hundred likes, which is nothing crazy, but it was enough to make him post another one, and another one, and he just kept going. Within a few months, he went from pointing at text on a screen to actually talking, ranting straight to the camera about whatever stupid thing pissed him off that day.
There's no looking left or right in the urinal at all times.
This is where Joe carved out his lane. He became the loud guy in the beanie who'd yell about people who drink sparkling water or crash out over some DIY.
Yes. If you drink sparkling water, you got a problem.
I love sparkling water.
That's just nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
I love
Sparkling water, bro.
water. I love seltzer water. I love seltzer water.
You need help.
Wide tour.
The coffee pot floating!
By the time COVID hit, TikTok was becoming a mainstream platform. Suddenly, TikTokers were performing at NBA halftime shows or hanging.
COVID was the best thing to ever happen to TikTok ever.
Oh, YouTube.
Any platform, honestly.
Don't say COVID's the best thing. COVID was bad. People died and all that. But
I said was the best thing to happen to the platform.
To the platform like YouTube, TikTok. Like everybody was at home. They couldn't go outside, nothing to watch. That's all they did. I bet you streamers, TikTok, YouTube made a lot of money because everybody was just watching at home. They got nothing to do, just watch your favorite creators.
With the Kardashians, I mean, the D'Amelios were dropping a reality show on Hulu. It was the biggest app in the world, and Joe had gotten in early.
6 months after you started posting, if I'm not mistaken, you had over 1 million followers on TikTok.
2020 TikTok, you could literally post anything, and if it got any amount of views, half the people that saw it would follow you.
So now you've got a teenage guy, fresh out of high school, with millions of people watching his every move. But what do you think this does to a person?
It's not the same guys as like a Disney star, right? Because I was nowhere near that level. But it's just the idea of like, I was a teenager that's getting clout, and I think 99% of the time, that's bad.
And Joe was no exception. All of those views, all that attention that comes with internet fame, it went straight to his head.
I went from being a really insecure, it was like two polar opposites, right? And I had to find the medium. Like I used to be really insecure when I was in like middle school, early high school, to a point where like I started working out, I started doing this, and then it went like full flop to like narcissism. And so it was like an obsession with myself because of insecurity that then inflated my ego to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm awesome.
And you can see it in the content from that era. The captions, the attitude, the way that he carried himself.
So this is my proposal for any women out there that would like to participate in the holiday but don't have anybody who assists. I'm here.
This is the version of Joe that Joe doesn't like.
That person in that facade I had to do to create that character actually became me for a short period of time, and I hated it.
But as much as Joe hates this version of himself, he also kind of owes everything to him, because that ego is what gave him the confidence and drive to start making bigger swings in his career. It started with diversifying his audience, because unlike YouTube and Twitch, your follower count is kind of empty on TikTok. You can have 1 million followers on there and make no money, because this platform simply doesn't pay its creators anything worthwhile.
Like I was probably making like what, 10K a year. I was making less than minimum wage.
So in the summer of 2020, just before starting his freshman year of college, Joe announced his first ever Twitch.
I'm going to start streaming video games on Twitch in a day or two.
He started moving viewers from TikTok to Twitch, where he'd stream games like Rocket League and Fall Guys.
Bro, Fall Guys used to be the... Yo, you never played Fall Guys? Fall Guys was... I gotta get back to Fall Guys. Oh, I love Fall Guys, but I used to get pissed off sometimes.
Then he'd take the best moments from those streams and post them to YouTube. By fall of that year, Joe was juggling multiple TikTok uploads a day, streaming on Twitch, making YouTube content, all while managing his classwork in college.
What was the schedule like in college? There's so much going on. How do you manage that?
It was a lot. Like balancing streaming and college stuff. But it was so doable. And I hate when streamers say, oh, I really needed to drop out to pursue streaming. Like, get the out of here. I was growing and in college the entire time. Thank you for 3 million followers.
4 million followers!
By December, Joe grew 5 million followers on TikTok. And just a few months after his first stream, Joe was pulling in nearly 1,000 average viewers on Twitch.
Wow.
Like, I was so obsessed with performance.
Joe was constantly studying social media, trying to understand what made videos pop, what people responded to, and why certain videos failed. That confidence had turned into a full-blown obsession. But because of it, Joe was starting to not like the person he saw on YouTube.
Why?
I'm trying to map out where the ego kind of starts to disappear versus Like, was there a low point, a moment where you're like, "Holy, I gotta change"?
Yeah, I don't really, I don't think there was like an aha, right? It wasn't like a light switch flip. It was more over the span of like a 6-month period where I was like, I'm kind of being a dickhead. Coupled with a variety of things. So I don't know if you can include this in the video. That's up to you. I tripped on mushrooms for the first time, like, and I hate when people talk about like that being a genuine changing factor in their life, because it's like, okay, cornball, like that's what made you, really have that light switch. But I think it was like, it was a part of it, like it removed the grooves of life that I have gotten into, and it made me reset to a point where I had to kind of look in myself. A lot of the people that I knew in philosophy classes as well were sharing ideas that, I may have heard but not resonated or understood fully. It was so much like, wow, I'm gonna die one day. I should kind of treat people in a way that's like...
Not true. We all going down one day. Treat everybody the same, how you want. It doesn't matter if you're rich, if you're poor, if you're the nicest, the rudest.
That's what he's gonna say.
The rudest or what? Cause you gotta feel it. It doesn't matter, cause we all gonna meet the Creator one day. It doesn't matter if you're what. We all gonna be in the same place, dead under the ground. So, treat everybody the same. We all equal.
This is our only life. And I credit my viewers a lot, because in that time, parasocial relationships built a little bit, which is bad. But at the same time, there were people coming to me for the first time going, I want to quit myself.
You were chatting to your last streamer because you're ending it all?
If there was a moment of like lock-in...
Oh, he's real. He stopped everything when somebody said that just to trying to comfort it. That's what you guys should do,
Just
man.
trying to what? Comfort them.
Comfort. You mother. Yes, comfortable then.
Comfortable then?
What happened? One of my subs just said to himself, dude, do you need help? Because I was going, yeah, even though I'm 19, there are people that actually look up to me in a way that's like, I need to be better.
Life is the best thing that will ever happen. No matter how bad it can get, life is amazing.
Now, put
Amen.
yourself in that shit for a
Amen.
second. You're 19 years old. You started streaming to play video games, to have fun and make people laugh. And somebody you've never met just told you they're planning their own death. And out of everyone in their life, they picked you to tell.
I feel like no one cares, and I'm gonna end it all. I have a day plan, so you'll probably never see me again. I'm gonna say you make me laugh a lot. I'm gonna be up October 2nd, no one will remember me.
And this kept happening. Joe would go live, and sooner or later, somebody would show up in a genuine crisis, typing their darkest thoughts into a Twitch chat.
Don't want to be a mood killer. I just want to say my family basically bullies me every day, and I can't get that to stop. I've been thinking about suicide a lot.
When Joe first started getting these messages from chatters, his initial response...
Your own family, bro. Like, sometimes the family's not family. Blood is not blood sometimes. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so now I'm trying to think of what I was going to say.
What you was going to say?
I don't remember because you talked.
Okay.
Response was the same as anyone with the hearts would be. He wanted to help, both on stream and off of it. Joe took the time to talk with those viewers, getting to know them on a personal level and giving them real advice just like you would with a friend.
You guys mean the world to me. If you need help with something like that, I can try my best. So that's why I'm kind of chilling or pausing the stream for the last 15 minutes to talk about this, because that's important.
But there's
That's
a
crazy.
reality that all streamers have to learn.
Like, he cares. Like, even though he doesn't know who said that, it could be a kid, it could be a grown up, it could be anybody. Even if they're trolling, like, they're just saying that just to say, like, he still cared about you guys. That's what a lot of people nowadays.
It's serious.
The-
Serious matter.
Yes, they don't care. Oh, they're like, they look at it, don't even read it or say anything. You know what I mean? But he actually took his time, paused what he's doing to read and talk to you guys for 15 minutes. Come on, guys.
Eventually, your viewers aren't your friends. They can't be.
I have had probably 20 people come to me about themselves, like on live. The first 2 times it's happened, I have tried to like help them, and then it just ended badly in terms of them getting parasocial towards me and then non-stop coming to me.
You see, the relationship between a streamer and a viewer is way more complicated than a normal friendship. When you spend hours watching someone through a screen, day after day, your brain starts doing something weird. You pick up their sense of humor, you learn their opinions, their moods, what makes them laugh and what sets them off. You come to know them the way you know a friend, except they have no idea you even exist. This is what's called a parasocial relationship, and it can be a dangerous thing.
Now a scary home invasion as 3 masked intruders with guns grab a popular influencer by the hair demanding money.
3 guys came into my room, turned all the lights on, and then they had the gun pointed at me.
While most parasocial relationships don't reach this level, there's always a possibility.
I ain't gonna lie. See, in the Bible, let me give you a Bible quote. In the Bible said, don't be, hold on. Let me feel. It said, don't fall in love with the stuff on earth, the possession on earth, like the gold, diamond, all that, because the thief will come at night and steal it. See what it means? They'll come, people will come, whatever you have, people will hate, and they'll come and steal it.
It's greed.
Yes, but I can't remember the Bible and thing, but that's what it is. I'm just giving it a thing.
3 popular Twitch streamers face a terrifying encounter while live streaming along the Santa Monica Pier.
If the streamer leans too far one way, they might come across as uninterested or cold, but lean too far the other, and viewers can mistake an occasional reply for friendship.
Please stop following me. It's getting weird, it's getting strange. I don't know you, okay? So please, leave me alone.
That's where things can take a turn for the worse, because now that attention can turn into expectation. And when the expectation of a response to the next chat isn't met, it can feel less like being ignored by a streamer and more like a betrayal by someone that they thought they knew.
It's a weird parasocial relationship that forms, and you're not even aware that this person is forming that typically until they're like about to show up, or they do show up.
The gap is hard to manage, which is why most streamers keep a barrier up around the heavy personal stuff.
My sister's dead. Let's try and keep it positive.
Please don't talk about that in the chat, please. It's something I just don't like to hear talk about, you know?
And you can't really blame them. At the end of the day, streamers are supposed to entertain. At some point, there has to be a boundary between caring about the people watching and becoming responsible for everything that they bring into the chat.
They become too attached to you, where they see you as an actual friend that they have. So I feel like that is kind of a boundary that you have to set as a streamer. But it's hard to gauge where that line is.
Joe had every reason to draw that same boundary. He answered the heavy messages, taking conversations off stream, and learned what could happen when things become too parasocial.
The first 2 times I helped somebody with like old issues, they just kept messaging me, and then they like got upset when I stopped messaging them. So it's more so that issue.
But mental health meant too much to him. Ignoring somebody who might not make it through the night was never a choice he could live with. After those early mistakes, Joe implemented 2 important factors that would eliminate those odd parasocial dynamics from coming into the picture. For starters, he removed any one-on-one interaction. All conversations with chatters were strictly held on stream from the Twitch chat.
I'm prepared to go, tired of waiting for things to improve. You're my escape. Thank you, dude. If you're saying you're gonna get yourself down, I did this was 10 minutes ago. I hope you're still here.
And second, but most importantly, he made the pivot from trying to be the help himself and became the middleman.
Fine if you're depressed and you want to come to me for advice, but when it comes to the gravity, seeking an expert is better than seeking Joe Bartolozzi a.
Yes, because sometimes don't go to streamers because they're not a professional. They feel bad, but sometimes they gotta like the guy said, they're here to entertain. Sometimes you can't bring your problems to them unless you find somebody like a helper. You actually somebody that went to school for it that can help you, and you help. They'll help you. Streamers, that's not their job, but they're still trying to help. They're still trying to give you some advice. They still feel bad, but
he's the guy in the middle.
Yes.
You don't go for him to get help, you go for them for support. You seek a professional when you feel that your mind is making you think bad things.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go to social media and expect everybody to help you. Especially on a live stream with millions of people, your comment's going to go unseen.
It's going to go unseen because you got a lot of people comment. So he's not ignoring. Even like he said, like people was going to him and he was giving advice, then he stopped answering. And they said, fuck you and all that.
You can't have personal relationships with people.
Come on, you guys can't do that. That's kind of messed up. He help you if he stopped talking to you. It's probably he have a reason or he's not seeing it.
If you're having a mental health crisis, you seek help.
Call the line. You know.
Twitch streamer, TikToker. You know what I mean?
For those who came into the chat looking for help, Joe was there to give them a few encouraging words and push them in the right direction.
I had not so good thoughts, if you know what I mean, and listening to your advice and others has helped me, even during those hard times. If you ever have thoughts, reach out to somebody, genuinely. Go to a therapist, psychiatrist, talk to somebody that can help you. Not the answer. Like, there's only so much I'm able to do as a creator, especially seeing that I don't know the person, so that's why I try to do the charity streams for, like, you know, 98 or AFSP or Trevor Project. We're doing reactions today. And it's a charity stream. We raised $2,700, which was matched 3x by the Melinda Bill Gates Foundation. So double chat for that. Goes to a good cause, saving lives.
And for a while, this worked pretty well. While it seems kind of small, Joe's brief but encouraging words were actually making a difference in people's lives.
I've been sub for a year now, and I want to say thank you for helping me through this past year with having to deal with my grandpa's suicide and my own personal problems. You're definitely my favorite top streamer, and I hope you never stop.
Hey,
if you're so profitable, why do you sell a course? Well, you know what? Here you go. I don't care. It's all free. I'm giving it away. We have like 6 different courses in here. The same strategies that made me a full-time trader. We have.
But by the time Joe graduated college, things had started to change. His viewer count climbed to some of the highest in all of streaming, and managing the expectation of that many chatters is a totally different beast.
Like, right now, I average 10K. Chat for.
Yeah, like...
Yeah. I gotta lock in. I want to get into the videos. I'm starting to get stressed with the count. I'm starting to get stressed with the count. I can tell this is going to happen at the start of the stream when I got like 9 messages just unloaded onto me.
With as many viewers watching, Joe found himself caught between 2 groups that wanted completely different things, because on one hand, some viewers felt that he wasn't doing enough to help.
I guess even my favorite streamer doesn't care about me. Lame content. I have 5,000 people in my stream that are spamming right now. I'm also playing a video game. And then I don't respond to you, and you pull this guilt trip here.
But on the other hand, there was a totally different group of viewers that were tired of the stream constantly stopping.
Jesus, dude, I like watching your streams, but when you go on rants like this, that's all you do all the time. That's annoying. Play the game. Do me a favor and never watch me again. Do me a favor and go f*** yourself.
No matter what Joe did, someone felt ignored, and the messages were starting to get more demanding. Early on, people would bring...
You can't please everybody. Even though you can't please everybody at the same time, because you try to do something, like he said, he's talking to people,
there's
other people I hate.
There's expectations and there's boundaries.
Yes.
That's it.
People
that's
hate.
All there
people
is.
Love. People hate.
You can't please everybody, and that's the part
that's
of
true.
becoming a content creator.
Even if they hate you, leave them because you can't please everybody.
You'll get hate and you'll get support.
Exactly.
That's
Just
all.
keep going.
They mentioned that they were struggling, and Joe would offer a few words of encouragement. Now they wanted more.
Like every stream, it's been getting more and more and more and more like involved, where people are genuinely asking me to fix their problems. I can't. I'm sorry.
But the hardest part was figuring out who genuinely needed help and who was only looking for attention.
How do you balance keeping everybody happy and then also sorting through people who are just doing it for attention?
I mean, that's the struggle. Because I'm a suicide prevention advocate, that is an avenue that a lot of people use to manipulate their way into being noticed or speaking to me on stream. And so, yeah, if there's 10 chats saying they're suicidal, 6 of them are fake.
See? Yeah.
Because I do so much mental health advocacy, the amount of people that come into my chat and fake things is absurd. I had one chatter that came in and they say, hey, I'm the mother of so-and-so. He took his own life. I just want to let you know you were his favorite streamer. I'm sorry that he took his life. I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry. I hope you're alright. I'm sorry we lost your son. Come to find out, they come back a month later and they're like, my brother typed that band is blocked and you're the chatter.
You see what I mean? The troll, like it just. Sometimes you can't be playing like that, because in real life people is actually killing themselves. You know, what they're going through. That's one thing you can't be trolling. That's like one troll is too far. You know what I mean?
I'm banning man. That's fucking weird as shit.
This leaves Joe stuck making a decision that's difficult to get right.
If I'm being honest, I think a large portion of people that come into my chat and say stuff that's are lying, but I have to treat them all as if they're real, because then I could, on an off chance, not take somebody seriously that is serious. And that's the worst thing you can do.
Ignoring the wrong message could have serious consequences, but responding to every message was impossible, and the pressure of trying was beginning to wear down.
I feel bad, and I've talked about this. It's like, I wish I could help, but like sometimes I can't, you know? Like there's only so much I'm able to do as a creator, especially seeing that I don't know the person.
But there's one message that weighs on Joe the most. It's one that he's heard over and over again, that for some viewers, he's the only reason that they're still alive.
You were there when my dad passed. You saved me from ending my own life more than anyone should. I've realized so much because of you. I can't thank you enough. You unknowingly have helped me a lot. My life has gotten a lot better since watching you from your philosophy stuff. Never had a favorite stream until I watched your streams, and it kind of saved my life, no pressure. I'm going to do myself, you saved my life. I did not save your life, you saved your own life. Please get the help you need, though. If I'm the only reason that you stopped, wanting to kill yourself in that moment, you need a lot of help outside of just watching my content.
When you hear some of those stories, how big of a toll does that take on you? Because, like, I'm watching through some of their clips, talking to people like this. A lot of the chat is asking, who is checking on Joe?
I'm starting therapy soon. I'm not saying it's bad to have my videos as like something to fall back on to make you feel happier, versus like I'm all your videos are the only thing that's keeping me alive.
Take a second and think about what that actually means for the person receiving it. Somebody just told you that your uploads are load-bearing for their existence.
Don't tell me that. Like I'm glad I'm able to help you, but like get help. Like get help, please.
So what happens if you take a break? What happens if you burn out and quit? On some level, Joe now feels like he has to keep posting, because somewhere out there, somebody's hanging on by his streaming schedule.
There will be people that will like come to my chat and they're like, hey, you prevented me from killing myself because I saw one of your videos and it made me laugh. On surface level, that's great. If you're me, now I'm going, oh, if I stop posting, people are going to start killing themselves.
And beyond the pressure, there's the sheer exposure to darkness. Joe's DMs and chat are a constant stream of people's lowest moments. And when you're surrounded by that much pain for that long, it eventually starts to get in.
That's like the one thing is the emotional drain, I guess. Like I put a lot out.
After every stream, Joe sits there for an hour, just coming back down from what the job took out of him.
Like when I'm done stream, I get off, I literally sit there in like silence for maybe an hour. I need like time to decompress. Just because that is a lot at times. It takes a toll, and I've gotten used to it, but it kind of builds. Like I'll be good for a month, and then there'll be a week where I'm just like not there emotionally, I guess. And that's like a problem.
So the obvious question is, why keep doing it? Every other streamer proved you can just let the messages scroll and the career survives. Joe could put up the full wall tomorrow, and nobody could really blame him.
I'm not sitting here acting like I'm some role model, but if people are going through stuff and I recognize that they're watching my content to help them, then I want them to have some sort of guidance of redirection to be better themselves and also better their own mental health in a way that's good for them.
Joe did the math and decided helping people is worth what it costs him.
I enjoy making people happy more than the other aspects of the job. And that's what enables me to deal with it too. Like a lot of people are like, oh, push through the negative because you make money. I think I push through the negative because I can affect people more positively here than any other job that I could possibly do.
But once he saw what his platform could do for people at their lowest, walking away from that stopped being an option he could live with.
Thank you. My mom was diagnosed with cancer about 9 months ago.
Sorry to hear that.
We watch your videos and streams. We loved your philosophy streams. She also majored in philosophy.
Really?
A week ago, I found out she has
two more days to live. Damn. One of the final things we did was watch one of your YouTube videos. Your videos remind me of good memories. She passed away yesterday and you helped me cope. Just wanted to say thank you so much. You helped more than you'll ever know. Oh my God.
Imagine just reading that.
That's just like a big weight on your shoulders.
Yeah, it's crazy. See, after you get off, he's gonna think about every day for the rest of his life. Like all your problems you're dropping on him, he's like, wow. like you said, if he stops, some people gonna kill himself. You know what I mean? Like, that's you don't want that on your shoulder. You know what I mean? That's a lot of weight you don't want on your shoulder.
God, yo, that's just gonna make me cry.
Exactly. Kind of.
It's a weird job, dude. It's a weird job in social media. There's a lot of, but it's one of the most like rewarding experiences. Just to be able to be someone to help other people is something that I want to do. Yeah, the money's good. Yeah, it's fun to play video games and but like on a deeper level, dude, being able to make people's days is like genuinely what I want to do. And I'm glad that I can.
Well, guys, that's the end. This was a crazy video.
This is a deep video.
This is really deep. This is make
Deep
you
into the depths.
make you think more, guys. What you should share online and put in a lot of weights on the streamer you watch, the YouTuber you watch, whoever you look up to.
It makes you think about what you admit socially online.
Exactly.
That there has to be a balance between personal and social.
Yeah. Cause this is deep. This is making me think. You know, it's like he want to make you guys happy. That's like his number one. Like, yes, he's playing games with you guys. That's what I do. I like to make you guys happy. Whatever you guys request, I like to make you guys happy. You know what I mean? But sometimes I feel like it's just too much.
There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes.
Yes, a lot. And he's trying his best. Like he actually cared, guys. If he didn't care, he would not read anything. He would just keep going by his day and just play his game and make the other people happy. But he's trying to make both you guys happy, and that's the only thing you guys can do. That's one thing you can't do, make everybody happy. Because you're gonna make one happy, the other one's gonna hate you. You know what I mean? But yeah.
You've got to find a balance.
If you need help, you know, it's always talk to somebody that actually that's expert, you know what I mean? But yeah, guys.
Mental health is very serious. And if you're seeking help through social media, that's not the right way.
Social media is the worst place to
make. You
gotta
seek professional help.
Yes, because social media is the worst trying to get you, because you're gonna see things is gonna make you even more.
Yeah.
More crazy, more everything. You want their life. You know what I mean? Don't believe anything you see on social media, guys, because it's not good. But guys, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. I hope you guys get a lot from this video. This is actually a good video. Shout out to What's the New One for telling us to watch this video. This is a great video. This is a good video, guys. I don't know what you just said, but thank you very much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and let us know what you want to see next. Just comment down below, and we'll react to you guys. Thank you very much. We love you, and we'll see you in the next video.